fight sequence that you just saw, which was one camera, one take, no cuts. It's 1 minute and 48 seconds long. He jumps on top of my wife. Those of you who don't know, that lady's my wife there. Thank you. He jumps on, he comes through the wall, he jumps on top of her, and the camera's here, right? I have the camera close to get that close-up shot. And so he's pushing her face down. I know you guys can't see me in the back, but go like this. Ready? So he's pushing her face down, and the camera's just right here. And on the front of the camera, there's two sharp pieces of round metal like this that you can mount lights and whatever camera equipment on. And she hits him with the first bottle. Bang! And he sells it so big, I gotta brace myself so I don't fall off the chair. And he's holding her face, and she hits him with the bottle, and he goes, "Ha!" And his head hits the front of the camera. So later in the scene, like seconds later, when you see him, he kicks her, and he's like, "Ah, itch." His forehead is split open this long, and there's a contusion on his face. You can see it sticking out like this far. His forehead. We split his forehead open on the first take, and I sat him down and brought him to the paramedic, that we have on set. I look at him in the face. And in this moment, I'm going to myself, if you don't do this again and let me get this shot, it just basically cost me half my career right now. Or the only other person that knows the fight choreography is me, so I need you to take your fucking clothes off right now, because I'm gonna have to play you for the rest of the movie. And I look at him, and Fergus is worked up. He's rightfully so, blood running down his face, like the white of his eyes. We clean him up and all this stuff. He's stomping through set, he's pissed off. It's like, God, you're doing fucking unprofessional bullshit. He's having his moment. He deserves that moment. I split his face open. Just keep that in mind. So he sits down, and we have this brother-to-brother moment where I'm like, I could literally grab him by his face, and I go, "Fergus, can we do it again?" Like, we stare deeply into each other's eyes. He sees the fear and anxiety bleeding out of my face, and I see the blood dripping from his face.
It was kind of sore. Did you guys like it? Yeah! Wow.
And this is how that moment ended up, was him here and me here, and him going, "Yeah, okay, let's go again, I'm ready." Right here on the man's forehead. There's not even a scar on his beautiful skin, but God, it was horrible.
It was a welt.
It was terrifying.
But it wasn't even that. It wasn't that it was sore. It was the medic guy was like, "Oh yeah, that's gonna need stitches."
Yeah, and the medic guy immediately looks at it, like from this far away. He's like, "Oh, we're gonna have to suture," and I'm like, "Hold on a second." That was the first take. It was basically a rehearsal. Can the sutures wait like a couple more takes?
But you see, there's a bit after Mandy is when she's in the middle of kicking my ass.
I was just talking about it.
And I'm like that. I'm up against the wall. I'm like, fuck, my head is really.
No, you said
sore.
bitch. Get it right. You said
bitch. Oh yeah, I didn't know. I wasn't calling his wife anything. It was a camera.
I just told him that you were. So
anyway, I just wanted to come out here and say congratulations. I literally just walked up and heard my name Fergus, and I wanted to see if you were showing it. But I'm so proud of him. Are you guys also proud of him?
It also just shows how important quality human beings are and talented human beings when you're making a project, especially when it's your first time directing. So, like Fergus said, we went on, we actually ended up getting that fight sequence in 4 takes. We failed the first 3 times, and because we only had so much money to get, breakaway glass bottles, everything's expensive. We had 3 glass bottles, and my art director, Danica, who's fantastic. You guys will meet her one day. I'm going to drag her to one of these conventions because she's one of us, and you just will love her so much. And she goes, "We only have 3. You have to get this in 3 takes." I'm like, well, that's a little bit of pressure. It's 1 minute and 45 seconds with 1 camera, no cuts. It's terrible pressure. We do it 3 times, and the 3rd time's, it's okay. You know, it's like they got through the moves, they knew their choreography, but one more could have been better. And I'm like, well guys, I'm just gonna have to chop it up and make edits out of the 3 takes and make it work. And Danica comes around the corner with a giant sugar glass vodka bottle that she was lying to me about and telling me she didn't have it. And that is the 4th take that you just saw. They did it successfully, they nailed it. There are no cuts, there are no, there are no edits in that whatsoever, except a little bit of speed timing. But yeah, bravo to Mandy Musgrave, my wife, and Adam Fergus for knocking it out of the park. A big budget action sequence shot in, I don't know, 2 hours. So amazing, amazing for them.